Hey everyone, Dr. Jones with another weekly video message. This week I want to talk about taking teachable moments and changing them into learning moments. And I want to talk about that by following 3 really easy steps. First is staying open to the response you receive when you're trying to teach. Second is realizing another person's perspective. And finally, third is bringing in or incorporating that new knowledge to build better understanding on your part. So I talk about these 3 steps being easy, but in reality, in practice, oftentimes they're hard because of the mindset that we have when we approach a teachable moment. Look, that phrase is a great phrase because there are so many things that come up in life that are teachable moments, and often parents fall victim to this a lot. Trust me, I know from personal experience. Something comes up and we go, oh, what a great lesson to walk my kid through, or to show my kid, or to use this moment in their life, be it success, be it failure, be it whatever, to teach them something. Hence, a teachable moment. But what happens when we get so wrapped up in the idea of teaching somebody something, our ears close, our brains kind of turn off, and we take that one strong way of moving forward? See, we close ourselves off at the same time that we're asking somebody else to open themselves up to what we're saying. And often that leads to an issue between us. See, we give that teachable moment. Now, when I say we, I'm talking about myself too. And we talk to them and we say, they should get it. This is exciting stuff. This is good. And we can start to see the eyes glaze over. We can start to see them kind of not disagree with us, but out of respect, they're still paying attention. And then we move on and we feel good about it. But how much learning or teaching has actually taken place? That's why it's important to follow these 3 steps. So the first one is, when you approach a teaching moment or a teachable moment, stay open to the response that you get as you begin talking about that topic. Just the mention of the moment or the topic, or explaining what lesson you might be teaching them, is going to give you where they're currently at in their knowledge of it. And by doing that, when you hear what they have to say, they might have a different perspective, which is step 2. You see, if you stay open and realize that people have different perspectives, it broadens your own. There are plenty of times where I think I believe a certain way, or I see a certain situation in a way that when I hear somebody else talk about it, I go, I never even thought of that. And it's a piece that, not because you don't care, or not because you're not knowledgeable, or any other negative connotation you want to put with it. It's just that through our own experiences, we don't always think about every aspect. Or when we start to let that emotion take over a little more, then we start to lose sight of some of those perspectives. And finally, the most important part when you're handing somebody or giving somebody a teachable moment, or leading them through a teachable moment, is to incorporate that perspective that you hear. That's right, because we want to get that perspective from them during the moment to truly make it teachable. You want to incorporate what they give back to you and use it to build your own understanding of that moment. Because we all think that we have lessons to teach in certain areas. While for the most part that's true, it's also true that if we know these lessons, we tend to have a narrower perspective on them. And so if we incorporate the other person's perspective, we may actually change our beliefs or get a better lesson, thereby making it, instead of a teachable moment, a learning moment, or a learning opportunity. And really, isn't that the key to keep learning as we move forward through life? Because the more we learn, the better we can become. So remember, stay open, realize a new perspective, and incorporate that perspective to build a better understanding and move from a teachable moment to a learning moment, so everybody involved learns something new. Thanks for taking the time this week. I really appreciate it. I never take it for granted. If you found any value from this, share it, give me a comment, tell me what you found valuable. Maybe you know somebody else that can find value from it too. As always, be purposeful, act with integrity, and continue to build your character. You have a great day.